Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing something that is going to be a series possibly on my channel, which is urban legends. Now recently I've been really getting into like all paranormal and scary stuff, which is like fun but also terrifying because I'm like really afraid of it, but I really love it. So I've been listening to so many like ghost story times, paranormal story times, and all these urban legends on YouTube that I decided why not bring it to my channel. So today I'm discussing two urban legends, one of which I've been hearing ever since I was a little girl, and honestly it like sparked my fear for clowns. Like for a solid 5 years I was so afraid of clowns. I'm fine now. But like in my bedroom after I heard this story I could like remember having nightmares about it. So let's just get into it. Before I do start, if you guys do like these paranormal videos then be sure to let me know by hitting the thumbs up button or commenting down below just letting me know that you like it, because then I know that you like it and I'll make more of these. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so this first one is the one that I've been hearing ever since I was a little girl, and it's honestly scared me so much and I decided like why not share it with you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys the way that I heard it growing up, and then I'm gonna fill you in on some of the details that I found out about it. Okay, so the way I heard it when I was growing up is that there was a teenage girl who was babysitting two kids. Side note, why are babysitters always getting attacked in all these creepy urban legends? Like what the heck? They're just trying to make some money, look after some kids. Why are we always gotta go killing them? Anyway, there was a babysitter looking after two kids in a really big mansion, and she just put the kids to bed, and the dad had told her to go watch TV in a specific room because it was a big house and he didn't really want her wandering around. So she went into the room and was there for a while, and she noticed a clown statue in the corner, and she was very creeped out by it, to say the least. So she just ignored it for a while, but over time, after a few minutes had passed, like she was getting a really bad vibe, kind of like a bad vibe I'm kind of getting right now. So she ended up calling the parents and being like, hi, like the kids are in bed, everything's okay, I'm just a little creeped out by your clown statue, like can I cover it up? And the dad and mum flipped it. They were like, get the kids and get out of the house right now, like get out ASAP and call the police once you're outside. So the girl like obviously did what they said and she was like, what the heck? She like grabbed the kids, ran out and called the police, and the police were there instantly. So were the parents, and they like pulled up at the same time. And when they got there, she found out that there was no clown statue, and it turns out that the kids have been complaining about seeing a clown statue in their room for weeks, but the parents didn't think anything of it because they thought it was just nightmares. And it turns out that this guy was actually a prison escapee that had been living in their house for months. So that is the terrifying urban legend of the clown statue. So that's the way I always heard it growing up, although as I looked it up, it did have a few different endings. Like some endings say that he wasn't a prison escapee, he was instead a homeless man who'd been living there. But either way, like that is so creepy. That one always scared me, and that's why I don't babysit. I cannot babysit because I'm so scared I'm gonna see like a clown statue, because yeah, it's honestly so scary. It used to scare me so much. And in my room when I was little, there used to be like an imprint on the wall where clearly, like looking back now, they probably had a photo frame they pulled off, ripped out a chunk of the wall, and they just like painted over it. And it used to be literally in the shape of a bow tie, and I would get so scared at night thinking that that clown was standing like in my wall ready to like come out and get me. But thankfully we moved house and I don't live there anymore because that was terrifying. Okay, so this next one's called The Vanishing Hitchhiker, and it is very scary to me. So this is about a couple who was on their way to the dream honeymoon spot. It was on a big long California road. I'm not from California, so I don't know these roads, but apparently if you do live in California and you know these roads, you apparently know like how torturous it is to drive on this road, just because like it's so long and dreary and windy, I guess. I don't know. So the wife saw a lady walking along the side of the road with her arm out like to hitchhike, and she thought it was very weird for her to be out there by herself, and she asked her husband to pull over and let them in, and the husband's like, no, we are already late to our honeymoon destination, we are not pulling over to pick up a stranger. And the woman was obviously very concerned about her being out alone by herself at night and asked him to pull over and pick her up. So they did, and as they got closer and closer towards her, they realized that the white dress she was wearing was extremely tattered and had multiple holes in it. They didn't take much notice of it, so she got in the car and they asked where she was going, and she said that she lived directly across the road from an old gas station just not far away, and that there'd be a rose bush outside the house and her parents would be waiting for her. So They tried to make small talk, you know, as you would. They were talking, but she wasn't really paying much attention, and it seemed that she'd fallen asleep in the back. Soon they saw an old gas station, and they were like, oh, is this the gas station? And the wife turned around to look, and the girl was gone. She like screamed, and her husband drove into the driveway of the house, and they checked right like behind them. They were like, what the heck? Where'd you go? Why aren't you here? And an old couple walked out onto the porch on the driveway, and they said like, hi, can we help you? And they were like, yeah, we just had like your daughter in our car, and now she's gone. Can you please help us? And so from there, the old couple described a lot of details from this scenario, and then the married couple were like, yes, that's exactly what happened. What is this? And the couple explained that this was actually their daughter who had died a few years ago in a car crash on that road. She'd been hit by a hit and run, and that her soul didn't seem to be resting until they found out who it was that had killed her. They said that they weren't the first people to pick her up and try and bring her home, and that they wouldn't be the last. And that is the creepy story of the hitchhiker, the village hitchhiker. I honestly have chills right now thinking about that. That's so creepy. So those are those two. Now, as you guys know, an urban legend is something that it's like a myth. So is it true? Is it not true? I don't know, but either way, it is really, really scary, those two. So what do you guys think of those two? I find them so scary, but so interesting. Like, I read through so many urban legends before making this video, and I picked the two that like really stood out to me the most. And oh my god, apart from like Bloody Mary, because like I'm very, very afraid of her, and I will never be doing a video on that. So that is today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed those really creepy stories that like really scared me a lot. If you did, be sure to press the thumbs up button so I know you guys liked it. And if you want me to make more videos like this, let me know by leaving a comment below, or comment any other suggestions that you have that you want me to do, because I'm open to all ideas, honestly. Like, what even is my channel? There's no theme. I'm not a beauty guru. I'm not like a person who only does movie theories or something like that. I'm like, I just do whatever I want. So make sure to subscribe to see what weird video I come out with next week. Who knows what theme it'll be. And that's today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. My social media links are all down below if you're interested in any of those, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! So instead, I'm talking about the theory that Emily is an Everglot.